What's good, everybody? Welcome to Talk of Hip Hop. I'm your host, Wavy80, and this is the recap of July 26, 2015. Now, before we get into all the hip-hop madness, there's one thing that we do have to speak on.
Now, if you probably haven't already heard about Sandra Bland, let us catch you up to speed. How did Sandra die in jail? Family and friends refused to believe the police story that Chicago civil rights activist killed herself after being arrested during a traumatic traffic stop. Sandra Bland was found dead in her cell at the Waller County Jail in Texas. An autopsy a day later classified that her death was caused by hanging. Video has emerged of the moment she was arrested during the traffic stop. She can be heard complaining that the police slammed her head on the ground. Sandra was also part of the Black Lives Matter movement and made videos about it.
At the end of the day, Black lives do matter, and police brutality's got to stop. Here at Talk of Hip Hop, we like to send out our condolences and prayers to the family and friends of Sandra Bland. Now, this week in hip hop right here has been OD crazy. I don't know what it is the heat from the summer, whatever. On ESPN's First Take, Action Bronson seemed to have taken a shot at Tony Stark's aka Ghostface Killah. After stating that he was glad to be compared to one of the greatest, Bronson followed up by saying, he's not rapping like this anymore. Ghostface took straight to YouTube, Gambino style. Straight dart shooting, baby. Asking Bronson, where your Supreme Clientels? Where your Iron Mans? Where's your Wizard of Poetries? Where's your Bulletproof Wallets? Where, Sway, where? You don't have the answers. Now you can check both clips of Action Bronson and Ghostface on YouTube. Moving on. Meek has gone off on a Twitter rage, letting the opposition know that Nicki is not the reason for his success. He also put out a link to Safari twerking, stated that he will be dropping an album again. Drake doesn't write his own music. Hold up, I'm gonna bring that bar back in a little while, alright? And suggesting that the reason Drake didn't big up his album like he bigged up Future's was because Meek knew Drake's secret all along. Along with some other crazy tweets. The drama has enlisted the likes of Team OVO when @OVOHush took to IG and posted a meme that read, when your homie bumping Meek, but the car that just rolled by is bumping Future. The picture shows a man jumping from one crashed up car to another vehicle driving by. I believe it was a scene from Fast and Furious. Yo, these memes are stupid funny that's dealing with Drake, Meek, and Future right about now. You gotta check them out. Team Dream Chasers fired back to the meme with Meek Mill's business manager, better known as Coon Philly, stating, when y'all see us, say it. We're gonna keep it off IG though. Lil Boosie jumped into the mix of the Twitter beef, calling Meek a snitch for airing out the fact that Drake doesn't write his own rhymes. Also calling Meek soft and comparing Meek and Drake's net worth. Now, I told you I was gonna get that bar back, right? Back to Drake. Funk Flex took to the air and had a few choice words for the Toronto rapper. Big, Jay, Nas, Kendrick, J. Cole handled the pen. If your name was mentioned in that list, you know what that means, close quote. He also went on to say, amongst all the bombs, that if he, Drake, writes himself, then he deserves an apology. If not, then he's a fraud. We all know that Drake is no stranger when it comes to ghostwriting accusations. As of right now, Donald Trump has jumped comb over first into the beef. Nah, I'm just playing, man. You know El Chapo would see you. Moving on. Nicki Minaj questioned the VMAs on why she didn't receive any more nominations for the video Anaconda. Nicki took to Twitter and questioned why her 480 million viewed video was not included in MTV's Video of the Year category. Nicki tweeted, if your video celebrates women with very slim bodies, you'll be nominated for Vid of the Year. Taylor Swift got her internet gangsta on and responded via Twitter, @Nicki Minaj, I've done nothing but love and support you. It's unlike you to pit women against each other. Maybe when the men took your slot. Maybe when the men took your slot for Anaconda? Where they do that at? Get her, Kanye. Nah, we just playing. Talking Hip Hop does not condone or want to see any of this hip hop beef or social media tweets spill over into the streets. Now, like y'all like to say, if beef doesn't make money, then dead it. But if the winner is decided by pen or words over beat or acapella, let's get it. Rapper Young Jeezy will be celebrating his 10-year anniversary of Let's Get It Thug Motivation 101. Tidal will also be streaming the show as a part of the Tidal X incentive. #FutureHive is real. Future shut down Atlanta, Chicago, New York, and LA this week with free concerts promoting his new album that's out on iTunes right now, Dirty Sprite 2. If you haven't already, go to IG right now and check out the crazy memes for #Beehive. Keeping you updated as promised, rapper 50 Cent claims that he is really worth less than $5 million. He also told the court that he exaggerates his lifestyle because being flashy is a part of hip-hop. From where? Court documents show that 50, born Curtis Jackson, owes about $26 million to various creditors. $5 million to Lastonia Levingston and $17 million to Sleek Audio for stealing the company's headphone design and confidential private client information. Sneakerheads, connoisseurs, collectors, hype beasts as well. Y'all know what time of the week it is, right? Release day. First off, we have the highly anticipated and very classic Air Max 95 Neon. The box is even dope on these. Doesn't look like Nike changed them up one bit. Earlier on in the week, Nike released the Kobe 10 Elite Rivalry lows. Also, the Pewter Gray and Volt Kyrie 1 Dungeons. Jordan Brand released the Son of Mars Hot Lava, which my homeboy camped out for 3 nights straight for. If you missed out on the release of these 3 sneakers, don't worry, they're still available. Shelf life, baby. Last but not least, we got the Jordan 1.5 Chicago colorway, which is actually a hybrid sneaker made of the Air Jordan 1 body and the Air Jordan 2 midsole. As always, don't like the hype, love the sneaker, and if you're on the fence about any of these releases, you can go to YouTube and check out the on-feet images. You can also go to YouTube and subscribe to Talking Hip Hop's YouTube channel. Hit that like button and comment. Well, that's it for this week. I'd like to thank y'all for watching Talking Hip Hop. This is the recap for July 26, 2015. I am your host, Wavy80, aka Mr. Orchard Beach. Make sure y'all have a safe weekend and be back right here next week. Ow.